Alright, guys. Well, no. This isn't really a good intro, huh? Maybe? No, maybe. Alright, guys, I wanted to let you know that I've started a new playthrough. Since we finished our XCOM series, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and play the Defiance computer game, which some of you have watched on the Sci-Fi Channel, the show Defiance. I've been watching it since the beginning, and I thought it would be, since it just came back on the air, I thought it would be perfect to go in with this playthrough. So I'm starting a brand new character from the very beginning, so you guys get a chance to see. And I'll try to be quiet during the during cutscenes.
Listen up, people! We just passed the Golden Gate. We'll be on site in less than 20. So you got 10 to secure the rest of that gear and get yourself strapped in for a landing. Repeat! 10 minutes until lockdown, people!
That's an unacceptable response. Must I remind you who I am?
What the hell is this?
I don't care what your protocol is. You're here to help me, so that's what I want you to
You're
do.
dismissed, Private. What's the problem, Von Bach?
You better get your men in line, Captain Grant. I want my equipment out of storage. My Ark Hunters and I depart as soon as we land.
The Earth Republic is in a limousine service. Your gear's locked up and we don't have time to dig it out. Now please, find your seat.
No offense, Captain, but I think your orders were to do as I ask.
My orders come from my superiors. People in Manhattan wearing uniforms, like this. And those orders are to keep you safe while you locate your alleged architect.
Alleged Arc-Tech? There is no alleged, Captain. Do you see this? With this Arc core and the rest of the technology that I'll find in the Bay Area, I will repair this world. And be its hero, of course.
You're in a restricted area. Get to your seat.
If anything happens to my gear, I'll send the bill to your superiors.
What an asshole.
Let's move, people! Time's ticking! What is this, a dorm room? Everyone, get to your seats! You two, let's go!
No problem, Cap.
You too.
All right. So this is where we actually put our character together. And here we go. I'm going to be a human male. Okay. I'm going to be a veteran. I'm not sure what these archetypes are, except maybe just the build. Go to continue. Actually, I kind of like that already, the way it's fallen into place. Bone structure, you know, you can customize your character and make them look as kick-ass as you want. Now remember, this is an MMO, so there are other people playing. I wouldn't say it's a massive multiplayer. I would just say it's a multiplayer game, because there are other people playing this game while you're playing it. Okay, that looks pretty cool. Looks pretty good. No, yeah. Funny, that looks funny. Okay, not going to use that. What we're going to do is we're probably going to do this, we're going to probably do this show in probably 15 to 20 minute episodes, and then what we'll do is we'll upload them, you know, one at a time, and you guys can kind of follow along. This first one is probably just going to be the character generation and maybe the tutorial. I'm going to try to rush through the tutorial. That's too light. That's too dark. Actually, that's not too bad, really, but I don't like that head. Oh yeah, I get to mess with the head later. Duh. Not thinking.
Hey, buddy. Good work.
I think I like the...
What's up?
Not that one.
Hey, friend.
Hey, how's the violence?
Soldier? Hey.
Yeah, I think that's the
Hey,
one I
buddy.
like right there.
Good work. Might be time to hang it up. All right!
Yeah. Eye shape, huh? Squinty, or... I think 3 is the way I'm going to go. And then eye color, it gets lighter as you go along. Got that one. Eyebrows, that looks good. Hairstyle, okay. Yeah, I want him to look kind of military, ex-veteran. I didn't want this one though, because that's just too much, and definitely not those. No faux hawks, that's so gay. Okay, right there. Now, hair color, gray hair, nope. Kind of that, that's fine. Facial hair, I thought about going with Van Dyke, whatever they call that. Okay, tattoos, don't want to put any tattoos on my face, blemishes or scars and things like that. No face paint. Oh yeah, I thought about just going with like something under the eyes. But they have like camouflage you can put on your face, and yeah, I'm gonna leave that all off. And my name is going to be Mr. Everything. Now, if it says I can't play this guy because he's already in the game, well, that sucks. Ah, they didn't say that. That's nice. They let me in. Well, that's because I deleted my other Mr. Everything. Just so I could do this video for you guys.
Now, Ark Hunter.
Hold on, Captain. That one isn't wearing your beloved uniform. They don't take orders from you. Sorry about that, friend.
We land in 10. Strap in.
I never got to brief you on your ego implant, so we really need to...
Uh-oh, something's going on.
What the hell?
Sir, they need you on the bridge.
I think I will actually get to my seat. When we land, don't go anywhere. The ego activation can be a bit jarring without a proper briefing.
This could be interesting.
Relax. It's just a little turbulence. Completely normal.
No, it's not. We're all gonna die.
She's actually quite charming once you get to know her.
Alert. All integrity compromised. Initiating evacuation sequence.
We're
Alert.
going down.
All integrity compromised. Evacuation pod launch in 3, 2.
Alright, that's how it gets started. That's how you get into the game. Let's do this thing. I was actually pleasantly surprised and when I started playing this. The graphics is not too bad. It's actually pretty good graphics, and the gameplay is pretty fun, actually. I was enjoying myself. It reminded me of my days when I used to go back and play Quake, you know, Quake 2. This reminds me of Quake 2, believe it or not.
Brace yourself, Cass.
I really liked
This
it.
could be real bad. Okay.
With a story. That's what makes it even better.
Which one of these dealies opens this bitch? Ah, nice. Holy Stocko. You're alive. Name's Cass Dukar. I saw you land. Well, maybe that's not the right word. It was more smashing into the ground than landing. I sort of expected you to be a bowl of soup in there. What are you doing? Whoa, are you okay? Do you need help? Help? Can you hear me? You need to sit down. Here, sit down before you pass out.
She seems like a nice person.
I'm sure you took more than a bump to the head, so rest. Get your feet under you. I'm gonna go see if anyone else needs help.
Got the little exposure right here. You know.
You might want to arm yourself a bit more. The locals aren't known for their charm.
Yeah. Oh, what's
Hello.
this?
Oh, good. You can hear me now. I can sense your nervousness, but don't fret. I'm the environmental guardian online device that was injected into your body. You can just call me Ego. Please forgive me. I'm having some trouble getting all the behaviors
Injected?
activated, so we might experience a few hitches at the beginning. But I'll sort it out. We have lots to go over, so we should start.
So he's got nanobots inside of him. Well, let's make sure my controls held up from the last time I switched him up.
We need to find Mr. Von Bach, but first, we'll need to gear up. Von Bach Industries had personal defense technologies aboard the Stratocarrier. I placed a marker on our map where we'll find some.
Find a shield. Oh, and then you got these little critty crawlers around here somewhere. Don't need to mess with that. Holding it down, watching the timer come around.
Excellent. Once you equip that, it will allow me to activate the shield.
Shield. Box. Click. Von Bach. Double click.
The shields are running. We're going to need another weapon option. I'm picking up a signal from a crashed mobile armory. Let's hurry. We need to collect the necessary equipment as soon as possible so we can start looking for Mr. Von Bach.
I'm not worried about these bugs. But I saw something flashing over here. It's ammo. Ammo. Not like I don't already have. Oh, I only have 50 rounds? No. I got... Oh, what? How many rounds do I have? 7? 6? Out of 250? I don't know. I'm kind of confused. I don't see one. It must be underground. Because they do that. They pop up from underground. Now look at the graphics level. It's pretty cool. Nothing wrong with this. Okay, I've got 250 rounds. Nice. Something else is flashing. Guess this is where I'm supposed to be.
Assault rifles excel at medium-range combat, but are capable of maintaining much of their effectiveness over long distances, too. Particular weapon types work better for specific situations, so you'll want to get used to switching back and forth between the primary and secondary weapons. I'm detecting some explosives nearby. We could definitely use those. I've put the location on the map.
Before I go there, I'm gonna... What? I'm going for this bad boy. Not that I need to fill any ammo up, but... And here's some multiplayer right there.
Bleeding out.
He was actually coming after me. There's a chain kill. That's if you kill like more than one in quick succession. I don't know what the timing is, but if you kill one and then kill another one, it goes chain kill in text.
This supply pod is filled with grenades. Grab one and equip it.
Well, how about if I
I
grab
think
5?
you already know how this works. Pull the pin, throw, and get out of there.
Nice. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and finish the tutorial real quick before I end the video. Here we go. Let's go talk to her.
Now that we're geared up, it's time to train you on the ego powers.
That's right. Oop, right here.
First, we'll try Cloak. While using Cloak, you are completely invisible to enemies. Use the power to sneak up behind the projections and attack. Now we'll test the overcharge power. While using overcharge, your damage inflicted on the enemy is significantly increased. Shoot the projection while overcharge is activated.
As if I wasn't amazing enough.
I'll enable the decoy power now. Decoy allows us to create a projection in your likeness that will fool and distract the enemy. Take down the projections while they're distracted by your decoy. The blur power is now enabled. Blur will allow us to move at extreme speeds and increases melee strength during close combat. With blur active, rush the projections and strike them with melee attacks. You must activate the blur power and strike these projections with melee attacks. You must activate the blur power and strike these projections with melee attacks. Good work. You'll need to choose an ego power for me to integrate.
The invisibility one.
Nice choice.
No brainer.
Stealth is the best power for surprise and subtlety.
No brainer. And if you notice, there was a lot of ego powers that you could choose from. Let me pull it back up.
I'm receiving a signal.
Every one of
I'll
these
patch
boxes
through.
is a power. These are the main categories, and then these are like subcategories.
No.
I don't know how they all tie together. Better help her. I don't know. Let's go help her then. And sprinting is a toggle. It's a long distance. You know, since I was there. As soon as I went to scope, I started walking. That was pretty cool. Well, not scope, but you know, zoomed
According
in.
to my readings, those creatures are actually humans. However, their DNA is severely mutated.
We need to shut these dudes down. If we don't,
I'm gonna get closer. You got friends? Okay, no. Oh, another player. Got it. If he's purple over his head, he's a player.
I have the ability to hack into most computer systems. Get to that thorium reactor, and I'll see what I can do. Excellent. I was able to reactivate the fissile materials. The reactor will overload and blow this entire base off the map, but we'll need to keep the mutants from disrupting the process.
What can you do to that thing? It looks like it's going to explode.
The reactor is overloading. Keep it going. Almost there. Keep those mutants away from the reactor.
Moving
I thought I could go invisible. I must not have selected it as a power or something. Now I'm confused, because I thought I could do the old stealth thing. Alright, here we go. Over the wall. Okay, well, that's pretty much the tutorial. And I'll see you in just a few minutes with the next part.
You have an ego implant, don't you? That's amazing. First time I've ever seen one in action. You know, I think we're gonna make one hell of a team. A little backup can take you a long way in this crazy place. I'm heading to the crash site. They're gonna need help. I'm sure we'll be in contact. Arc Hunter.
Arc Hunter. Alright, well, thanks for coming out and checking out this first video of Defiance. It's the beginning of the playthrough, and video 2 should be coming up in just a minute. Video 2 should be coming up in just a minute.
Echelon Nangos are after Nolan and Nerissa. There's still a bounty on my head, so I need you to find out what they know.
Varys has another contract available, and he's offering more than usual, which is suspicious.
Go take some bullets.
My systems have reached a threshold where upgrades have become available. You may now spend an ego unit. We should meet him at the crater.
I have received a dire message from Meg Ewell, a former colleague of mine. She says the disease has reached the town of Defiance. Earth Republic soldiers went to the abandoned Cronkite bunker to send them the vaccine via a retrofit missile. However, we have not heard back from them since. I need your help in getting in there to launch that missile before the plague in Defiance gets worse. Meet me at the bunker. We cannot fail.
I think that's a different mission than what I did the last time I played this through. That's pretty cool. Okay, this is a cool screen. I had to stop and show you this. Welcome back. This is our second playthrough, second episode, and I probably should keep track of that because I'm planning on playing a couple hours today. I edited all this out. And I wanted to show you these powers. When I got my ego unit, what it did was it gives me a point to spend. Excuse me. Gave me a point to spend on the adjacent powers. And if you click on it just once, it kind of tells you what it is. This reviving yourself increases the damage of your next shot. This one is you deal more damage while you're crouched. That's the one I chose. And then this one is you do more damage when the enemy's not engaged in combat. So like when you sneak up on them. And then your shield fully recharges, you deal more damage. Deal more critical damage when you're moving towards them. Critical damage regenerates some of the ammo reserves of your weapon, so if you crit them, your ammo doesn't go down as bad. And then you deal more damage behind enemies, and then you deal more damage when you're at least 2 meters higher than the enemy. So I picked the crouch one because I have control over that. I can crouch whenever I want to crouch. And so that's what I picked. Now, a lot of these are pretty cool, but I don't really know. I'm new to the game. I've only gotten through like the first mission. First 2 missions. Actually, I got to a really... there's some armor plates. I'll take that. I guess that's what those blue lines are at the upper left-hand corner. Are my armor plates. And then maybe that's my health/armor plates.
We need to find out if Mr. Von Bach survived. I'm picking up signals from a couple nearby evac seats. Fingers crossed that one of them belongs to Mr. Von Bach.
There was a crowd of players here when I first started. They might have gone through here and cleaned up because there were some bad... Whoop, maybe not.
Push them back!
Gotcha.
So that's cash. Okay, I was wondering what these glowy little things are that I'm picking up all the time. It looks like money. Because there are places you can actually spend money at, because I've previously ran into like a store where you can buy armor and hats and stuff like that.
This evac seat is empty. I hope whoever was in there is still alive, somewhere. I'm experiencing a lot of interference. Get to an open area so I can scan the valley.
Sure. All right, we're moving. I think leaving my ghosty head on the bottom right-hand corner of the map or the screen is actually the best place on this game.
I'm really lucky
for
to be
now.
alive. The crash is horrifying.
There's the ship. Yeah, it's horrifying, all right. I want to know what brought us down. That's what I want to know. Okay, there's another waypoint. Whoa, is that a bad guy? No, it's friendly. And I didn't even hurt myself. Now, see, after the terraforming, some strange... See, this is Earth. Some strange plants have grown up from the terraforming that the aliens did on the Earth. Tore up the Earth, as you can see here, but it also, like, new hills, new mountainscapes.
No, this person didn't make it out alive. I'm detecting a fading ego signal, which means this must have been a fellow Ark Hunter. I'm receiving several Von Bach Industry signals. One of them has to be him. Let's hurry and check them out.
Alright, let's hurry then. Kevin Z and Zendokar, they're just hanging out. I think the New Freedom was the name of the ship.
This expedition is in serious jeopardy if we fail to find Mr. Von Bach. He's the only one with the knowledge to unlock the secrets of the Ark Core.
Well, then I guess we better do that then, huh? But you're working for him, so you're gonna say that, of course. There's a body. Look at that laptop! I mean, look at that tablet! It's like...
My DNA scan says this is not Mr. Von Bach, but VBI employee number 130. That's not good. She was extremely important to this expedition. This is the head of the security team. If he didn't make it, then what hope does Mr. Von Bach have? This is not Mr. Von Bach's body. This is a tragedy. I'm estimating the death count to be at least 300. This is a deceased Von Bach Industries technician. I fear the worst. We may have lost everyone. Whether Mr. Von Bach is alive or dead, he doesn't appear to be near the crash site. I think we're going to need some assistance in finding him. I'm receiving an SOS from Captain Grant now. I'll patch it through.
Repeat. All unarmed and injured survivors, get to cover and stay put. We will find you. All combat-capable survivors, report to the emergency HQ at the New Freedom Rally Point. ASAP.
Hey, Ark Hunter. Did you get that E-Rep message? Meet me at the rally point.
Ah, there it is. I haven't assigned any abilities. Perfect. Okay, that's why I couldn't, that's why I couldn't go vanish. Okay. Not sure what these guys are shooting at. Actually, I do, because that's the mission. That's the next mission, and I've already done it.
Repeat. The New Freedom has gone down. Heavy casualties suffered. Does anyone copy? Captain Grant, sir. The terraforming interference
Keep
is...
trying, Corporal. You keep talking to that thing until your voice gives out. Do you understand?
Sir.
I recognize
All right,
you.
here we go.
You're one of Von Bach's archives. But who are you? And what are you doing in my base of operations?
Name's Cass. Wait. Did you just say Von Bach? As in Von Bach Industries? The dude they call Death's Merchant? What exactly is going on
That's
here?
none of your concern, Miss.
Sir, we have at least 200 confirmed dead, and nearly twice that injured. With no chance of evac, we don't
He's
have
not a
nearly enough
human.
medical personnel or supplies,
That dude,
sir.
look at his eyes.
Recon spotted a rundown medical center nearby. Send one of your men to shake it down for supplies.
Yes, sir.
Sir, hostiles on the ridge are sniping the rescue team.
He's not human
Unless they can get
either.
into the Strato in the next 35 minutes. Sir, survivors on decks 4 through 7 will likely burn alive.
That will not happen, Sergeant. Pull everyone back, but you tell those men trapped on the Strato that we will get them out.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Eisenhower. Those snipers used to be EMC. Just a bunch of bloodthirsty mutants now.
You're telling me that those things are Earth Military Coalition soldiers?
Yep. Apparently
Yep.
they didn't get the memo when that gig fell apart all those years ago. They think you're invading.
How do you know all this?
I'm happy
There's
with the
a lot of
graphics
old
level. I'm
EMC
not.
junk
I'm
around
not
here.
upset with
The
it, and I
least of
love the
which is
fact that he's got
Project.
like an Earth Republic
Project Tranquility.
lanyard.
I know all about it.
Humans and Votans living in perfect harmony. What a bunch of stucco.
Tranquility wasn't a combat operation. The mutants wouldn't have access to firepower capable of taking down a strato carrier.
Nope. You're on your own with that
Yep.
mystery.
You, listen. No matter how much it pisses me off, protecting your arrogant boss is critical to this mission. If you help me bring some sanity to this mess, we can work together.
And his T-shirt says "Defy."
All right then. I need to get my rescue team into New Freedom immediately, so take care of those snipers.
Defy, like for Defiance.
Where do you think you're going, Miss? You're gonna tell me
Because
everything
okay, whatever.
you know about
Because
this
Defiance was actually a battle that
wandering around.
pretty much
illegally.
allied a lot of the aliens with the humans against another alien. And this is where you get your hat and your gun that I don't really want. Stop shooting me! I didn't do anything. I can't buy an assault rifle. No problem. I could buy that. Oh, I am so close to that VBI assault rifle. I probably should save up. Unless I'm already carrying one. But I want this headgear, so I'm going to buy it. And we exit the menu, and I'm going to put that headgear on. It's under the appearance. We go to headgear. Look at that. Baseball cap, sunglasses. It's already... Oh, E must mean it's already equipped. Got it. I don't have a title, no problem. We're out. There we are. Okay, now my mission is to go where? Do what? What am I supposed to be doing?
You've got a new outfit. You can swap to it at any time.
I did already. I thought you were a high-speed computer. You're slow. Okay, so, whoa. My sensitivity on this thing is way up. I think what I'm doing is going up to that little compound up there. At least that's what it was last time. But I don't see any waypoints. What's going on here? Whoa, I can jump pretty high. Okay, where... My map waypoint is way back that way. What am I doing? I got a totally different mission. This is cool. It's a different playthrough, totally different missions. Maybe not.
The rescue team can't move
Never
until
mind.
you cross the valley.
It's not a
and take
different
care
mission.
of the targets on that ridge.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Come on, dudes. Let's get on moving. I did it solo last night, and that was the last mission I've ever done, so any mission after this will be new. It does have a boss. It's a boss battle coming up, so get your popcorn ready. It was a tough one. It was a tough one. Let's just say that. And it has some kick-ass music. Let's say that. The music kicked in and everything, and I was like, "Whoa, this is cool." I was really excited. I've only played 2 missions, really, but I've been pleasantly impressed with the Defiance game. And you can pick this up free off sci-fi.com. Go check it out. Right. You know, that gives me a bonus to shooting.
Where'd I go?
And that gives me a bonus to not being seen. Haha. Oh, I wonder if I could go up there. I didn't try, like, Dude, you coming? If I had a sniper rifle, what the heck's all down there? Okay, what's this? Sabotage ammo crates. Okay, that's what we'll do. Doing the old stealth mode. Here it comes, kicking in.
Target destroyed.
This time there's actually a couple other guys here with me, so that's cool. Nice. And then the music. That should be all three, right? Eliminate the mutants. And here he comes. See, the last night when I did this, there was no multiplayer. It was just me against this guy. And all the extra mutants he had with him. Oh, nice. He's got a grenade launcher.
Intruder!
Right.
Defend this position!
No, I ain't gonna do it. Oh. Here he comes.
Damn it.
Send backup! Now! Laying down fire!
Wow, that was a lot faster than it was last night. It helps having friends. No ammo! I'll go hand to hand if I have to. Nice. Completed Sniper Ridge Assault. Alright, well that's a good spot to end it for this second playthrough. And come on back for our third playthrough.